What's up, guys? Welcome to another one of Fighting Fit's yoga sessions. Today's session we will be focusing on balance. Before we jump into the session though, I would like to teach you about the triangle breath. If you don't already know what that is, the triangle breath just means you breathe in for a certain amount of time, for example 3 seconds, you retain your breath for that same amount of time, 3 seconds, and then you exhale for that same amount of time, I'd say 3 seconds. But you can change the time, you can go 4, 5, 6, 7, well, as long as you want, as long as you can actually handle. But again, we're going to do a little bit of practice with that. You can keep your eyes closed, keep them open, just sit up nice and tall, and we're going to use the 3-part breath first. Okay, so that's breathing into the belly, then into the chest, and then up into the shoulders. So we'll go something like this. You inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Just like that. So one of the cool things about this breath that I noticed when I was doing my yoga teacher training course was how intensely present you become when you hold or retain the breath. So when you inhale, and then you have all the air in, everything's nice and full, and then you lock down like you just swallowed, and hold. And all of a sudden everything just sort of disappears and you just become really still. I notice like a very, very sort of sense of quiet, and then a slow pressure building for that urge to breathe. And the longer you do it, the more intense that urge becomes. But again, become someone who watches it and doesn't give in to the urge straight away. You just get that little bit of a sense of control. So we're going to practice it now. We'll do a few rounds. So if you want, close your eyes. Inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, retain, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, and relax. So that is the triangle breath. Use that whenever you want to meditate, you want to become a little bit still, you want to become a little bit quieter, or you just want to feel a nice sense of calm. It's really cool. It's a useful meditation technique or breathing technique. So we're going to start off our session with child's pose. So if you can join me. Oh, if you have a yoga block for today's session, it might help out just a little bit. But before we start using that, join me in child's pose. Send the hips back, drop the head, stretch your fingertips up to the end of your mat, and just settle down here. You can rest your head on the ground and just breathe in through your nose all the way down into your belly, and push the air out through your nose. And again, big deep breath in, and a big deep breath out. A few more. Inhale, and exhale. Big deep breath in, and a big deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. From here, we're going to roll forward into tabletop. We're going to inhale, stick our chest out, look up. And exhale, round your back, spread your shoulders. Inhale, chest out. And exhale, round the back. One more, inhale, chest out. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, draw the belly button in, rock back onto your heels, and just inhale as you walk the hands back, on behind you, lift your chest, maybe lift your hips, and exhale, just walk the hands back forward into child's pose. Inhale, walk the arms back. Open your chest, maybe let the head fall. And exhale, walk the hands back. Last one, inhale, hands come to the back of the mat. Open your chest. And exhale as we come back down into child's pose. From here, rock forward onto your hands. And then from here, we're just going to turn our toes under, lift your knees and float. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. One more breath. And from there, send the hips back and up. And then just walk out your dog. We're going to hold this for around 3 breaths. Make any adjustments that you need to make. Just send the hips back and up. And gently soften the ankles. Soften your shoulders. From there, we're going to roll forward into a full plank on the tips of your toes, and then exhale as you come halfway down for a chaturanga. Lay your belly onto the ground fully, and then you're just going to take your fingertips and bring them to the top of your mat. From here, we're going to go for cobra, so inhale, stretch your spine, inflate your chest, and exhale, slowly come back down. Inhale back up, try and use your arms as little as possible. And exhale, back down. Now for the last one, we're just going to let the arms float up. Inhale, pull the shoulder blades together, and exhale as we come back down. Bring your hands under your shoulders, and then as smoothly as you can, tuck your toes under. We're just going to come straight up into our down dog. That's it. From here, walk out your dog, and then all we're going to do is inhale as you lift the left leg up, extend it away, point your toes down, point your hips down, and then exhale as you bring your knee across your body to your opposite elbow. Inhale, bring it back up, and exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, back up, and then exhale to your same side tricep. Inhale, back up, and exhale, bring it up and out beside that same hand. Sink the hips down, stick the chest out, maybe even let the foot turn out a bit. And then from there, we're just going to spring off the back foot, bring it up to your side of the mat for a malasana squat. Now from here, you want to sink the hips down. My hips are pretty tight, you might get a little bit lower. Sink the hips down, pull the chest up like you did in the cobra pose. Hands together, press them against the inside of your knees or your thighs, and maybe even press your knees in against your elbows. Breathe into your hips and just try and sink down. In through your nose, out through your nose. And bring the hands back down to the mat. Step back with that right foot, bring the left foot back into its position, stick the chest out, and then you're going to inhale as you lift that left leg right back up into your three-legged dog. Toes pointing down, set the foot down, and then from there, roll forward onto your hands, tippy toes, chaturanga, inhale, upward dog, stretch it out a little bit, and exhale, downward dog. From here we're going to lift the right leg up, extend it away, and then we're going to exhale, bring it across our body to our left tricep. Inhale, back up, exhale to your nose. Inhale, back up, and exhale to the same side, tricep. Inhale, back up, and then exhale as you bring it up beside our right hand, sink the hips down, maybe walk that foot out. Now we're just going to bounce off that rear leg and bring it up to the top of our mat between our hands. Hands at heart center, inside the thighs, pushing out, pushing in at the same time, sticking the chest out and sinking deeper into that spot. From here, release the hands, step back with the left leg into your wide lunge, stick the chest out, sink down into it, and then inhale as you lift that right leg up into our down dog, our three-legged dog, sorry. And then set the foot down, walk out your dog, and then just roll forward onto your knees, send the hips back, and enjoy a few moments here for child's pose. From there, rock forward onto the tabletop, turn the toes under, send the hips back and up. And then from there, we're going to look between our thumbs, come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, and just spring forward into flat back. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, inhale, arms come up, and exhale, spill forward. From here, plant the hands down on the mat, place your left foot between your hands and step back for a low lunge. Stick the chest out, sink down nice and deep. And then from here, we're going to spiral the back heel down so it's perpendicular with that front foot. And then we're going to push off that front foot to come up into Warrior Two. Push through your middle fingers, bring the shoulders down, tuck your tailbone, deepen the bend in that front knee. And then we're going to inhale, reach up. Sink the hips forward. Now we're going to exhale, bring the hands to heart center and shift your weight back onto that rear leg's heel for Skandasana. If you can get all the way down and maybe even get your elbow inside your thigh, that will help. Stick your chest out, sink down. You feel a tremendous stretch along the inside or the back of that extended leg. Settle in. And then from there, hands to the mat, walk them forward, back into your low lunge. Now we're going to go for an easy twist. So for here, plant the right hand down, inhale, reach up with the left, sink the hips down and open. And then exhale, you're going to bring this leg back, behind for a side plank. Breathe here, send the hips up. If this is too tough, you can bring the bottom leg underneath and then just work on lifting the hips up and giving as much weight to that standing hand as you can muster. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can lift the legs and come up into the starting position. From there, we're just going to plant the hand down, step right back into your down dog. And then from here, we're going to lift the right leg up, bring it all the way up between the hands, stick the chest out, sink the hips down nice and deep, and we're just going to spiral that back foot down, press up into Warrior Two, deepen the bend of the front knee, Relax the shoulders down, push through your middle fingers. And then inhale, reach on up for Peaceful Warrior. From here, we're going to deepen the bend in that rear leg. Hands come to heart center. Bend that knee. Press the elbow in against the thigh. Come up onto your heel. Sit tall. Settle in. From there, bring the hands to the mat. Walk them all the way up. Frame the front foot for your low lunge. And then inhale as we come 4, easy twist. From there, we're going to step back with that front leg, try and stack the ankles for a side plank. Lift the hips. Again, you can set that other knee down if you want. If you want to, step it up, lift the arm or lift the leg. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to spiral back down for our down dog. From there, roll forward into a plank, drop into your chaturanga, inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Rock forward onto your knees. This time keep your knees together. Send the hips back and melt over your knees. Bring the hands back towards the heels. Drop your head. And breathe deeply into your belly. From here, we're going to bring our hands back up to the top of our mat. Roll forward onto our knees. Turn your toes under. Send the hips back and up, and then we're going to shift away onto our tippy toes, bend our knees and spring forward into a flat back. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, and then from here we're going to inhale, reach the arms up into chair, and then we're going to exhale, send the arms back for half chair. Stick the chest out, pull the shoulder blades together, inhale, arms up, exhale, arms back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back. From there, bring the hands to heart center. Stand up tall. Maybe shake out the legs a little bit. We're about to do some serious balance work. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Pick up the right knee. From here, you're going to prepare to balance. So when we're balancing, guys, you want to pick a drishti or a focus point. Stare directly at that and do not avert your gaze. Focus. From here, we're going to slowly tilt at the hips and extend that knee and leg back behind us, keeping your chest up like you did in Cobra. Boom. Kick through your heel, point your toes down, try and square up your hips, square up your shoulders, settle in, breathe. Feel your ankle working to balance. Feel all the little micro movements that it's making. And through the chaos of that, stay still and breathe. Take one more deep breath in here. And then on the exhale, spill forward over that lead leg. Drop the head and lift that rear leg up into the air. From here, we're going to fall back onto that back leg. Boom. And then deepen the bend in the front leg for a low lunge. Stick the chest out, lengthen your spine, and then spiral the back leg down for warrior 2. Press off the front leg, deepen the bend in that front knee, lengthen your spine, roll the shoulders back and settle in. From here we're going to bounce off this rear leg and hop forward into half moon pose. So if you have a block, now's a good time to use it. If you don't, just reach for the ground, bend your knee. If you fall over, just try and get back into the pose. So block is right there. Spring off that leg, boom. Still floating on that one leg, whoa. And then block is there for balance. Reach up and try and open your hips up towards the roof. Pull the shoulders back. And then from here, press off that front foot and fall back into warrior two. Open the knees, guide the hips forward, and then spiral the hands down, spin the back foot, come into a low lunge, stick the chest out, and then from here, step forward with the back leg into a forward fold. And just notice the difference in tension between legs now. From here, inhale chair, exhale half chair, inhale chair, exhale half chair, stick the chest out, pull the shoulder blades back, inhale chair, exhale half chair. From here, hands to heart center, stand up tall, shake out the Legos, and then shift all your weight into your right foot. Find your drishti, pick up the knee, inhale, and then exhale as you tilt forward from the hips, sending the heel back and up. Stick the chest out, find your focus point, stick with it. If you notice your eyes drifting, just bring it back to that focus point. More deep breath in, and then on the exhale, spill forward over that front leg, drop your head, lift your hips. And fall back into your low lunge, bend the knees, sink the hips forward, lengthen your spine. And then spiral the back foot in, press off the front foot, come into warrior two. Deepen the bend of the front knee, tuck the tailbone under, relax the shoulders. And then from here, take a breath in to prepare. Push off the back foot, hop forward into half moon. Roll the shoulders back, open the hips. Settle in. And then from here we're going to push off that front foot back into warrior two. Relax the shoulders, deepen the bend in the front knee, tuck the tailbone. Again, you're trying to spread the mat with your feet. And then from there, we're just going to spiral the arms down. Sink the hips forward for a low lunge. Stick the chest out. And then step back with that back foot into the down dog. Roll forward onto your knees. Send the hips back. Just relax for a moment. From here we're going to roll forward onto all fours, turn the toes under again, send the hips back and up. From here we're going to look between our hands, come up onto our tippy toes, bend our knees and then walk, step or float to the top of your mat into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, spill forward, send the hips back. This time we're going to use our 2 peace fingers and we're going to hook the inside of our big toe. Boom. And then from there you're going to use that as an anchor to pull your chest out. Big deep breath in here. And then on the exhale, let everything go. And just keep tension in the biceps, tension on the hamstrings, relaxing the spine, letting it decompress, drop the head. And from here, slowly release the toes and start stacking the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, until we're standing up nice and tall. That was intense. From here, we're going to shift our weight into our left foot. We're going to pick up the right knee, and then we're going to grab the instep of our foot for dancer prep. So, from here, you're just going to spread your toes, and then grab the floor with your feet. Boom, like that there. Find your drishti, and then just slowly guide the knee behind your hip. That's it. And whenever you're ready, just tilt the hips, reach forward, and kick into the hand that has your foot. Notice my hand is on the outside of my foot. It makes it a little bit easier than the inside. Square up the hips, square up the shoulders. Kick into that hand, try and get it higher and higher. Tilt further and further. Don't avert your gaze. And gently release the leg. Set it back down. And then maybe give that leg a wee wiggle. Whew. Shift your weight into your right foot. Pick up the left knee. Pick a focus point. Grab the instep of your foot, find your balance, guide the knee back behind the hips, squeeze your butt, push your hips forward, and then whenever you're ready, soften the standing knee, reach forward, tilt the hips, and then start kicking into that hand. Keep kicking, squeeze the glutes, big deep breath in, big deep breath out, kick harder. 1 more breath here, come on, deep breath in, deep breath out, kick harder, stay for the last breath. And slowly come back. Release the leg, shake out the feet. From there, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Step back, halfway down your push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then roll forward onto your knees, send the hips back, and just melt down here for a child's pose. From here, we're going to inhale as you slowly walk the hands back, behind us. Stick the chest out, maybe even lift your hips. And hold this for 3 deep, long breaths. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips up and forward. Open your chest, breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Maybe let the head fall, breathe in, and breathe out. Slowly set the hips back down. Come into child's pose. Walk the hands forward, settle the body. Maybe sway your hips left and right. And then from there we're going to roll forward onto the hands, turn our toes under, exhale, lift the hips up and back. And then all we're going to do is inhale to prepare. Up onto your toes, bend your knees, and then exhale, shoot yourself forward. Whew. And come up into flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And then from here we're going to grab the elbows for ragdoll. Again, gently swaying side to side, shifting the weight from foot to foot, straightening out one leg at a time. Let the lower back decompress. And then from here, release the arms, slowly stack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, hand to the mat, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left leg between your hands. Stick your chest out and drop the back knee. Stand up, sit up tall. Tuck your tailbone under, sink the hips forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to inhale, lengthen the spine and twist. Get your elbow outside the thigh, hands together, and we're going to push using the knee as an anchor. Push the chest out, twisting from the belly button. Each time you breathe, the spine lengthens. And each time you exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, inflate your chest. Exhale, pull the shoulder back. Inhale, inflate your chest. Exhale, twist from the belly. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist deeper. And slowly unwind. Hands back to frame the foot. Pick up the back knee. Inhale, lift the left leg back up into the air. And exhale, set it back down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, pull it up between the hands. Stick the chest out, settle in. Drop the back knee. Lengthen your spine. And then sit up nice and tall, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then inhale, inflate your chest, twist from the torso. Elbow outside your knee, press the palms together, push the knee out, big deep breath in. Exhale, twist from the belly button. Inhale, stretch your spine. Exhale, drive the knee out. Inhale, inflate your chest. Exhale, twist deeper. And slowly unwind. Hands back on the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg back up into your three-legged dog. And exhale, set it back down for your downward dog. From here, we're going to roll forward onto our knees. Send the legs out to the sides. Sit back onto our bum and sweep the legs forward. 4. Staff pose, bent knees. And from here, we're going to slowly just set our spine down on the ground. Nice and easy. Then you're going to take your fingers and put them just under your bum, palms facing down. Okay, you're going to try and pinch your elbows together behind your back. And then from here, you're going to take a big deep breath in as you drive your elbows into the mat and lift your chest or float it up towards the ceiling. Big deep breath in. Oh, sorry, before you do it, maybe extend the legs, point your toes. Big deep breath in, inflate your chest. Let the head fall. And just hold here. Maybe walk the elbows a little bit closer. Spread your shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades. Feel the stretch in your throat. Slowly set yourself back down on the mat. Release the hands. And then from there, we're just going to hug the knees in towards our chest. And then from here, we're going to grab the outside of our feet. Rest your head on the ground. Pull the legs up and find happy baby. For happy baby, try and set your spine flat on the ground. Notice my tailbone lifts up because my hamstrings are still really tight. But if you can find that this position where your tailbone is flat, all the back is flat, and you still have your feet in your hands, that would be great. And just breathe here. We got, let's say, 5 deep yogic breaths. Over here, try and maybe kick into your hands a little bit as you pull the knees back towards the armpits. Try and separate your feet as well. Breathe all the way down into your hips. And then whenever you're ready, release the legs, extend them long. Let your feet fall open. Roll your shoulders back, melt them into the mat, let your palms turn out. And just let your breath settle back in. Notice the breath in the belly. Notice it rise and fall. From here, we're going to do a full body scan, giving your body total permission to relax. So if you have any little itches or scratches or niggles, tend to them there. From here, just wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Feel it in your forearms and your calves. And then relax. Soften your feet. Relax your shins. Release the calves. Let go of your knees. Soften the quads. Relax the hamstrings. Let your hips fall wide open. Soften the glutes. Relax your belly. Relax your sides. Soften your chest. Relax your shoulders and the neck. Relax the back of your head and your crown. Soften your brow. Relax your eyes and your eyelids. Relax your jaw and your cheeks. And just let whatever face you have slowly melt away. Enjoy the rest of your Shavasana. Namaste. Hopefully you enjoyed our balance class. Peace.